Good morning. How are you all? Well, I'm making an apple crisp today. I made one several months ago, but I wasn't too happy with it the way it came out, so we're going to redo it again. So what we're going to do is, first of all, for Misty came back. Misty, are you okay? She just slid off her throne. Back up here, Misty. Come on. She came back, Misty. She wants to be back on my show, and she demands royalty free, so she's back again. So what we're going to make today is the apple crisp, and we're going to do it differently this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slice up some apples. I prefer Red Delicious apples. They're sweet, they taste good. I also want to use a smaller cake pan. Sometimes when you make a recipe that doesn't come out that great, you have to redo it until it does come out. That's what professional chefs do all the time. They redo recipes over and over again. Alright. Keep slicing these apples, dicing them. They can be in any size you want, doesn't matter. Here we go. But the Red Delicious apples are very sweet. Now this time of the year, keep this in mind, there's not many things growing. We don't have blueberries, we don't have peaches, so the best thing we can come up with at this point of the game is still apples. Here we go. Yeah, this is sort of, the apple crisp can really be served any time of the year. But when we get into the springtime, we like to go with the summer fruits. That will be coming out hopefully in the next month or so. Okay. Also, you want to make sure you have a cake pan that's not too big for your apple slices. Right, Misty? You ready for your butter? Is that what you want? Butter? You like butter, Misty, don't you? The next thing I want to add in is some lemon juice. What it does is makes the apples really, it brings out the juice in the apple. So I'm going to put a little lemon juice in here, just a little bit, that's it. And a tablespoon of water. Okay, this is going to definitely bring out the juice in the apples. Now the next thing I'm going to add in is going to be the topping. I want to add in 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Yes, this up a little bit. There we go. Sometimes brown sugar has a habit of getting hard. Misty, I promise you your treat in just a few minutes. Okay, I'll make sure there's all no lumps and bumps in this, okay? I'm going to add in a 1/2 cup of flour and a 1/4 cup of oats. I also want to add in a teaspoon of cinnamon powder, of ground cinnamon powder. There we go. I can dash a little bit more in here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk it up with my whisk. It's going to become like a topping. Like when you make an apple crumb pie, it's very similar. Everything's got to be mixed together. Okay. Now what I want to do now is I'm going to put this over the apple topper. The topper goes over the apples, is what I meant to say. Oh. Should cover it up pretty well. Okay. Now what I want to do now is I'm going to put some soft butter. This is going to melt into it. It's going to be really going to give it a very good taste. It has to be softened, but not melted completely, just softened a little bit. Here we go. Now what I want to do is put a little bit more cinnamon on, just a little sprinkle of cinnamon. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the oven and we're going to bake it for about 20 minutes until it's softened. And here we have homemade apple crisp. Oh, it's so good. You know, you don't have to have it in the fall. You could have it any time of the year. But we're heading towards other fruits like strawberries are coming out shortly. I think strawberries start sometime in May. And then we go to peach season, blueberry season. There'll be a lot of wonderful, wonderful food that I can definitely make with fruit in it. But right now we're just working with delicious apples. This is what they're called. Here, I'll show you what one looks like. It's very red. This is a delicious apple. It's very red, but it has a very sweet taste to it. From Deborah Wade's Home Country Kitchen, have a very wonderful day, and please, please subscribe to my show.